Hello. Andy was talking about looking at titties. I also look at titties, but I'm not perfect. I'm just gay. Anybody else gay? My people. Thank you. Anyone own a cat too? That's cat and gay people. It's okay. I thought those two were like together always, but it's fine. I think the hardest part about owning a cat is masturbating next to them while you're in bed. Yeah. Masturbating also is just like generally hard for me. Not for the reason that like men think it's hard for women. Like I can find my own clitoris. For men, it's like, you know, like pin the tail on the donkey, but like pin the finger on the clit. Except they're like not blindfolded, they just feel like they are for some reason. For me, it's more like a workout, and that's why it's hard. Like I picture like men, you know, it's like jacking off. Like I don't know what dicks do, but you know, it's like easy. It's like 6 seconds probably. For me, it's like 30 minutes of like hard labor where I'm like trying to fuck myself from different angles with like the dildo. Like I don't like dick, but I like purple ones. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I try. I like flipping when I'm masturbating. Don't ask me how I flip. Like I'm flipping. I don't even fucking know how to explain that. But I flip when I'm masturbating. And the other day I flipped on top of my cat. And like he was looking at me and I was looking at him and I'm like, do I maintain eye contact? Do I look away? Like no one told me what to do in this situation. But I can't kick him out when I'm fucking myself because I need someone to cuddle and cry with afterwards. Like there's not that much pussy available to me usually, unfortunately, so I need the one that's there for me always. Yeah, when did everyone start masturbating? Come on. 8. Thank you. Yeah, so 8 years old, like good for you. I recently started masturbating. It's like a new thing for me. I know people are out there at 8 years old humping their stuffed animals. For me, I was jamming out on Christian rock to my mom's radio until I was 13. Yeah, but I do think it is recovering Christians that are the kinkiest people you will ever meet. Thank you. Yeah. Because they're like walking into Bible school on their first day and they like see Jesus like nailed up to the wall, you know, and they're like, nail me and rail me, baby. Like I want to get whips like Christ, okay? Like I want to be thirsty and begging for water and so in pain. So fucking in pain. I told that joke to my mother and she cried. I invited her here tonight. She's like, no. I don't want to be there. I support you though. And I was like, thanks. Yeah. But my mother has been a vegetarian for a while. She did try meat a few years ago though. She sucked on my dad's cock one last time before he died. Yeah, you know, you have to try it before you completely throw it away, folks. That's what she did. She threw him into the ocean. Yeah, someone came out to me the other day. And it's really hard for me to talk about, honestly. Like, I'm gay, but, like, it's a different community for me. Like, I don't know how to... It's even anxious, like, me trying to bring it up right now. But, yeah, okay, in a second. They came out to me as Catholic. And I looked at them and I was like, Catholic? I've never met one of you in person before. Really? Like, I've just seen you on TV. Like, are you Catholic because you have daddy issues? Did you need a father figure in your life? You know, like, and he was like, no, I was raised in a Catholic family. I'm like, oh, so the media is correct. You're just raising more of each other. Someone needs to stop them from having kids. I probably said the Catholic word too many times. Like, we should just ban that word. Ban the word. No. Burn the books. Yeah, I also need to come out. I was Christian until I was 16 years old. And I did say gay people should go die and burn in hell, you know. And then 2 weeks later when I came out as gay, I tried to kill myself. So I was doing the Lord's work. I really was. And I know the suicide jokes, people put people on edge, like I heard the silence. But also, like, who isn't depressed? Like, if you're depressed... If you're not depressed, are you feeling okay? Like, genuinely. And I think that, like, therapy is fun for me. My therapist told me you are not mentally ill, you just have very low self-esteem. I was like, thank you. The one chuckle, they're like, me too. Yeah. But I pay my therapist for advice that like I get from my friends for free, but I don't take it at all. Like I'll go to my friends and like, I want to fuck everyone who has a dead dad. Is that okay? And they're like, no, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, no, that's a genuine trauma response. It's just normal. And then I went to my therapist and like every single time someone says they have a dead parent, I just want to have sex with them. And she was like, that's the first time I've ever heard that before. I was like, so it's me then. I'm the problem. Fucking yikes, bro. And I'm mentally ill. Okay, so I work with homeless people on the regular. I pick homeless teens up like for work every day, and I don't think a sane person would do that. But I try to find them apartments. I try to like figure out what's going on and like get them houses, you know. And when I was doing my job training, they taught me how to talk to them. They taught me like what resources to give them. They did not teach me what to do when a homeless teen comes up to you and is like, can I suck your toes for some Panera French onion soup? I'm like, if anyone is sucking my toes, they are buying me soup, okay? And I don't just want soup, I want a U-pick too. Like, my toes are worth enough for you to fucking buy me a Danish with the cherries in the middle of it. Like, I want it all, baby. I want all of it. Has anyone ever lost anything at airport security? Has it ever been taken from them?
Yeah.
What?
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky. That's like some high stakes right there. One time, the TSA agents almost took my father from me. They did. My mother was trying to like carry him through the metal detector, and I don't know why. She was like, it was really weird. She was smuggling him through and like holding him, and then the agent came up and like just grabbed him from her. And she was like, oh my God, please don't do that, sir. Please don't. And he was like, ma'am, is this cocaine? And I was like, is my dad coked up on a family vacation right now? Is that why this is happening? And then she was like, no, those are my dead husband's ashes. Yeah, it was my father in an urn. It's okay to laugh at, I've gotten over it. But yeah, so then the agent just was like, are you sure? So he starts fingering my father, you know, and he starts sniffing him, and this is more than my father has ever been touched by a man his whole entire life, you know, except for his friend Randy, but we don't talk about that. And eventually he's just like, okay, you can have it back. And I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to go on vacation. I want to go to a sandy beach and dump my dad's ashes. Please give him back to me. Thank you. So I'm trying to date right now. I'm trying to like get out there, and I'm trying to date men. It's very strange to me. I usually just go for women, but they have emotionally tortured me too much. Everyone can relate. But when I go for men, I wear these earrings, and they say "you men" on them, you know, and it's like every single man, their eyes light up. Every single guy that wants to get pegged, he's like, oh my gosh, they run their little legs over to me, and they're just like, you hate men. I hate myself. I'm a criminal justice major. Fuck prisons and fuck my ass. Thank you. Yeah, and people have started taking my comedy sets as like dating profiles for some reason. So they'll watch this whole thing, and then when I'm done, they'll just be like, I don't have a dead dad, but I do like to get pegged. Would you go for me? And I'm like, no, come back with a dead father, please. So if anyone has a dead dad, please feel free to talk to me. And that's about it. Thank you. My name's Kailey.